Hello, welcome. My name is Wendy, and I'm going to do an energy check-in. I pulled a card from the Kali deck. I was just going to use it to set my energy, but I got a real call to share it with everybody, collective. So this is a reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So this is the Kali card. Number 43, Gauri Devi. Devi. I said diva, didn't I? All right. So the message is champion of the sweet souls with fierce hearts who are underestimated and passed over. She who is gentle as the deer and ruthless as the lioness, who has the capacity within the awakened heart to rise, to overcome obstacles, to have faith without any evidence of victory, and to rally the spirit until the right moment to act and win is felt. She is non-conformity and the freedom to be one's true self. Recognize your own beauty and value, irrespective of whether another has the capacity to behold it at this time. You shall shine. I thought that was such a beautiful message and felt very appropriate for the energies that I was feeling for today's energy check-in. So with that, I'll go ahead and get started. So this is a message for the collective, what you need to know, an energy check-in. All right. Wow, a lot of fast-moving energy, a lot of being up in your analyzer, thinking instead of balancing that out with your intuition. So that's my first impression, is it's all what would be swords, except for the challenge. So in the past, collective, you have been in your darkest fears. I'm getting that a lot of shadow work is coming up, a lot of invitation to face those fears head on, to show yourself that you're stronger than your fears. I'm also getting, this is reading as moon cycles. We just had a full moon yesterday, and so these moon cycles are really intense. I've been experiencing them as very intense, and it feels very purposeful that they are intense. So what is hidden can come to light within yourself. And so seeing yourself clearly and seeing others clearly, seeing situations clearly. Yeah, that feels good there. Right now, collective, in present time, you are at just breathe. So this is like 4 of Swords, resting, connecting with your spirit, connecting with your higher self, connecting with the universe, and since this is a real, being in your darkest fears and being in these are swords cards. If this was the original tarot, to let the storyline go. Let whatever it is that the story of your life, let it go for a little bit and connect with your higher self and allow a new perspective, a shift, so you can see the bigger picture. It feels like a cyclical pattern of being stuck in the story of your life. I'm also getting a lot of searching. Because searching is outside of yourself. And so balancing and searching with your analyzer instead of trusting your instincts and your intuition will attract people who are also in their analyzer, not using their intuition. I'm also getting that when you're in that analyzer space, kind of stuck there, that it's really hard to dip into your intuition and your emotions. And so people can manipulate your emotions. There's a lot of needs that I'm feeling, like a lot of, I don't have everything I need within me. I'm looking for it outside of me. I need to be perfect. I need to be, it's kind of a God complex. Like I need to be seen as fully formed instead of being a human, having a human journey filled with flaws and mistakes and bumps in the road, and afraid that how others perceive you instead of just how you're perceiving yourself is the most important aspect. Okay, that feels good there. Your higher self is feeling hopeless and helpless and hopeless. Your higher self is saying that being in your head too much, being in your fears, looking outside of yourself for your answers instead of going within, trying to project an image instead of doing shadow work and accepting where you've got work to do and seeing those juicy details and being like, yes, I was doing that. And someone showed me that reflection of myself instead of that person did this and they're doing something to me, instead saying, why? Okay, I'm getting real defensive and blamey and needing someone else to change. Instead, is there something that they are trying to show you about yourself? And it feels like your higher self is saying, until you halt with the needing others to perceive you in a certain way, needing others to show up in a certain way, it kind of keeps you paralyzed until you can. So it's not about changing the people around you and the situations around you as much as allowing the reflection to show you what you've got going on inside, patterns and habits, shadow work, accepting these aspects, laying down toxic habits, addictions to toxic habits, In relationships, whether friendship or romantic, have you been a chaser? Have you been a runner? And if you've recently left a relationship, are you then adopting the other aspect? So if you were a chaser, now you're a runner. Or if you were a runner, now you're chasing. Instead of going, I don't think that's a healthy pattern. I think, no, I don't think. I feel that there's something more equal that I'm looking for, some reciprocity. And you might not know in your mental space, your what that looks like, how to engage in that, but being like, I am open to receive what that feels like, and understand what that looks like, how to be enough in a relationship, how to show up fully and flow and not need to pigeonhole someone. You are this person to me, and I would like you to be it feels like trying to fit people in instead of going with the flow and enjoying the I don't know what this isness of it, but it feels good. And so I'm just going to have fun with this. Trying to figure it out, it feels like is part of what's keeping you standing here instead of moving in a direction where the light is. I'm also getting that either direction I've got to climb a mountain. Well, there's got to be a path in the valley to the light. It doesn't have to be as difficult, but your thought patterns, it's kind of, I'm getting, I just saw this post by Matt Kahn, wonderful information, wonderful energy about how tuning into his energy shifted from what I was seeing from his message. So let's shift back to the message. We're rewiring the way you're not self-sabotaging, because no one is purposely trying to hold themselves back, but we just have, from traumas, unresolved traumas, we've adopted patterns and ways of dealing with things that keep us in kind of a pattern of thinking. And so that's why it's important to get out of that storyline and let the thoughts go. Get into that belly space and heart space, lower chakras that aren't talking, they're not, but they're feeling. And be in each moment. Also, I'm getting not enjoying the journey along the way. I'm not enjoying the journey. I need to be somewhere. I need to get somewhere and then I'll be happy. And that's not how it works. If you're not enjoying the process, then you're not going to energetically, you're not bringing joy and stability and being present and liking where you are in every moment. So if you even get to that manifestation, you're not going to really fully enjoy it because you haven't been practicing. enjoying where you are. So it's always the carrots out in front of you kind of thing. All right, the challenge right now, collective, is Empress. The challenge is to go into that divine feminine energy, lower chakras, your intuition. Excuse me. You've been to be in an Empress mode. You have had to go through the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Cups. You have had a really tough journey. I just want to validate that if you're resonating with this reading. And it's not gender, it's also for masculine energies who have been working on their divine feminine energy, and so they can show up as an emperor. Knowing that you have those archetypes within you as the Empress, you can have control of your thoughts and not have your thoughts thinking you. Queen of Swords. You've learned also from Queen of Swords, words can't manipulate you. You can sense truth, your truth, the truth, truth. Truth feels really important. Queen of Wands, control of your passion. Passions don't pull you off your track, yours or others. Queen of Cups, you have your own cup that you know how to fill emotionally, your own love cup. And you've had to learn that that must be a yes. Buzz. You can fill your own cup. And how important it is learning to be the Queen of Cups, to fill your own cup before you fill any others. To not be stuck in damsel in distress and hero dynamics. So maybe sometimes you're a damsel in distress, whether you're a guy or not, and you know, I need help, I can't do this. And then, so you're asking for people to come in and be your hero. And then also maybe examine where you are, where others create a damsel in distress feeling. And so you are lit up to come in and be the hero. It feels like a toxic cycle. Instead of trusting that whatever is going on, whatever my needs are, they will be met. I can meet my needs. And if I can't, then the universe will show me someone who can help me with that. Let's see, did I go through? And Queen of Pentacles. So health and wealth. I can take care of myself. I can be abundant. I can provide for myself. I don't need anyone else to do that for me. So to be in Empress mode, I mean, those are just rough sketches of things that you learn along the queen journey to get to Empress, and Empress embodies all 4 of those. So maybe the challenge is that some of you are still working on some of the queen aspects, and that's fantastic to be like, yeah, I feel like I need to work on that Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. And then validating, you know, I've worked on the Queen of Wands. My passions are mine, and I'm not influenced by others' passions or my own in any way that can be manipulated. And Queen of Cups, I've done really well on that. Like, you know, make sure to see yourself clearly where you're doing well and where you might need some work. So, all right, that's your daily check-in. Hope this was helpful. Thank you. Bye.